It is a beautiful night for high school football at Ray Trout Field and Brian Severin Stadium in Helena as the Timberlake Tigers take on the Pioneer Mustangs. And Adam Dieselhorst, this should be a fun one.
Yeah, no doubt. You got a team in Timberlake that historically the last few recent seasons has been really successful, been battling for state championships, and Pioneer has a lot of pride in their program over the last decade and to 2 decades, and they're kind of looking to get back there and make some noise in the playoffs. And just kind of, it's hard early in the year comparing scores, especially in 8-man, because, Timberlake plays a game where it's, in the upper 60s. And it seems to be just, from a standpoint stylistically, this could turn out to be a really good game. And Pioneer probably kind of has the handle up front on both sides of the ball, I would say, physicality-wise. I think skill position-wise, maybe Timberlake has a few more pieces, but it'll be, I think it could be a good matchup.
Couple of 2-0 teams hooking up in Helena tonight. It's Timberlake versus Pioneer on the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Six surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by this statue. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too.
Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
Few things bring communities together like high school sports. The passion, the drama, the atmosphere, the tremendous thrill of victory, and the agonizing pain of defeat. There's nothing like it, and nobody in Oklahoma brings you all of that better than Squirtle. So sit back, hold on, and get ready for another thrilling ride, because it's time once again for the Squirtle Game of the Week.
The Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week is live in Helena on this Friday night for a Class B1 versus Class C battle as the Pioneer Mustangs take on the homestanding Timberlake Tigers. Good evening from Brian Severin Stadium, Ray Trout Field. Timberlake is among the class of Class C, ranked second in the state after a trip to the state championship game last fall. They shut out Central last week to get to 2-0 after a wild 64-60 win at Cherokee on 0 week. Pioneer is loaded with upperclassmen who have a lot of playing time, but not a lot of success. 2-8 a year ago, the Mustangs are looking for their first winning season since 2022. They're off to a good start with a win over Drumright and a shutout of Cherokee last week. Adam Dieselhorst is with me tonight, and for Pioneer, this is a measuring stick game for them. Last year, Timberlake smacked them around a little bit, 52-6. They beat Cherokee 26-0 a week after Timberlake had trouble shaking off the Chiefs. It's what non-district games are supposed to be, a chance to see what you can do against the best in the state.
Yeah, and Tom, we've talked about it a lot. We've not only talked about it on the show, but we love the fact that they've expanded the season and the classes and get these unique matchups. Obviously, Pioneer and Timberlake not being in the same class, but they play each other growing up in a lot of different sports. 45 minutes to not even an hour away from each other. So great matchup. Two programs with a lot of great history when it comes to 8-man football. So it should be a good one.
Pioneer leads the all-time series 6-5, but Timberlake has won the last two, and they are both ranked in this week's Scortal rankings in their classes, so it promises to be a good one. Timberlake welcomes Pioneer. It's coming up on the Scortal Game of the Week.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
It is Timberlake and Pioneer tonight on the Game of the Week. It is fantastic weather-wise here in Helena. A little bit of a breeze blowing from south to north. A little bit warm, especially what we've been used to over the past couple of weeks. Here in Helena tonight, it is about 90 degrees. It feels like 91 with that wind blowing from the south. That'll be going from right to left. Pioneer won the coin toss. They elected to defer to the second half. Timberlake will get the football first in their black uniforms with the silver helmets. Pioneer, their road white tops and maroon pants with the maroon numbers trimmed in black and the maroon helmets. And Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, we're glad to be with you. Timberlake 2-0. They've beaten Cherokee and Central. Pioneer is 2-0 with wins over Drumright, and last week they knocked off Cherokee. We are just about ready to go. High school football on a Friday night. A squib kick heading toward the far sideline is picked up at the 36-yard line and going backwards. And chasing him down for the tackle
Branson Doyle.
Was Branson Doyle. We'll call his name a lot tonight. So Timberlake will take over first down and 10, and they'll start the drive at the 31-yard line. 31. Quarterback is Peyton Pierce, 17 of 26 passing for 359 yards, 9 touchdowns, no interceptions, a 65% passing percentage. And Maverick Judd, we'll talk about him, the leading rusher, only 14 carries for 100 yards rushing, but that's because last week, 46-0, that game was over pretty quick. On first down, they will give it off to Bodie Thomas. Thomas gets the first carry, and he is buried at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Branson Doyle, who had the tackle on the opening kickoff, gets the first tackle of the ball game, or the second tackle of the ball game, the first of this drive. It's second down and 10.
You know, Josh Krager is the one who got into the backfield quick and got the first contact on him. Great play up front by the Mustangs.
So second down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Near side here is Maverick Judd, and they'll string him out, and he won't get very far. He'll pick up about 3 or so to the 34, but that's it to bring up third down and long. Here comes 3rd and 7.
Well, great job on the edge. That time Vanover finished up the tackle, but there were 3 defenders on the edge for the Mustangs.
Give him a gain of 4. So Pioneer, Gus Overstreet told me they like on defense, they want to swarm to that football. They want to be very aggressive, and so far we've seen that in the first 2 plays. Pierce to throw. Now he's running for his life and being chased. Has a man downfield. It is caught. Did he reel it in? Did not. Out of bounds. Incomplete. And a 3 and out for Timberlake, most likely. And I would say the weapon that I saw in pregame, Maverick Judd punting the football. Are they thinking about going for this on 4th down and 6?
Looks like it.
I think they will.
They're going to quick.
Now,
Yes.
Maverick Judd is the one who was booting 50-yard punts in the pregame with the win. They're going for it on 4th down and 6.
False start.
That'll make it 4th down and 11. That may change Coach Brian Severin's mind. Back to the 30-yard line. So now it'll be 4th and 11. Brian Severin, the head coach, in his 32nd year, 247 wins, 119 losses, the 17th most wins all-time in Oklahoma history. And now we'll see Maverick Judd. See if he can hang one up in the wind. But before the play gets underway, somebody 5 more yards.
Really sloppy start here early for the Tigers.
Going backwards. This drive started at the 31. They're back at the 25 now. 4th down and a bunch. Kick is away, and it's a good one. With the wind. Driving Gabe Fannin back. 35, 40, 45, 50. Down the far sideline before he is knocked out of bounds. And Pioneer is going to take over with really good field position. They'll start this drive in Timberlake territory, 1st down and 10.
That was a great job. Great job on the return. Good job blocking by the Mustangs. Good start here for Pioneer.
They get the 3 and out. Now they get 1st down and 10 from the Timberlake 39. And this drive will start with 10:28 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback is Zaya Fafa, 5 of 10 passing for 85 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. And on 1st down, they hand off to Branson Doyle, their leading ball carrier. That's his 45th carry of the season right there, coming in with 348 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, averaging 7.9 yards a carry. And he picks up 3 right there.
Good job by Lars Gwynn taking on the lead blocker. So a block down kick out concept there by Pioneer. It's a good old 8-man play.
A good old 8-man play at Ray Trout Field. He's the father of 8-man football. 2nd down and 7. Pitch right side. Doyle again. Nice cut. Turns it up and gets down to the 31 before he is chased down. And he's tackled by Cassius Corbel.
Now, Doyle's going to be kicking himself when he watches film tomorrow, although he's still got about 4 or 5 yards. He could have cut that back just a little bit too quick.
So it's 3rd down and 2. Just underway here from Helena tonight. Number 2 team in Class C taking on the number 6 ranked team in Class B1 in the Squirtle rankings. 3rd down and 2. Hand off Doyle again. He'll get the first down and more. Bus free. 20-15, 10-5. Touchdown Mustangs. They made that look pretty easy.
Just a traditional, they call it a lead Utah, block down and kick out. And that time Doyle had 1 man to beat. And a lot of times in 8-man, if you get it blocked right, usually if you can beat 1 man, you're scoring.
All 39 yards by Branson Doyle. The 31-yard touchdown run. 9:15 to play in the first quarter. They'll go for 2. Faw up under center. Tie-dye formation. Give it to Doyle again. Just lowers a shoulder, and he is in for 2. 9:15 to play in the first quarter. It's 8-0. Pioneer. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Feel safe.
Well, that was the kind of start that Pioneer wanted and needed. 3 plays, 39 yards in 1:13 seconds, and Branson Doyle with all 3 carries. He finishes it with a 31-yard touchdown run. He got the 2-point conversion run for good measure. 9:15 to play in the first quarter. It's 8-0. Pioneer over Timberlake on the Game of the Week, and very good start for the visitors across the way.
Yeah, you couldn't have scripted it any better. Obviously, Timberlake gets the ball first. You get him to go 4 and out. You have a great punt return, and then you just have good offensive possession, good blocking up front, and you rely on your best player.
Oliver Silva with an onside kick. It's covered at the midfield stripe, though, by Carson Harding. And Timberlake with pretty good field position to start 1st down and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
We see that traditionally so much, Tom, with the teams doing the squib kicks or the onside. You see it so often because a lot of times in smaller school football, teams just don't have kickers that can get it down there and punish you.
Well, Timberlake went 3 and out their last time. They take over 1st down and 10 at the 50-yard line, down 8-0 on 1st down. Pitch right side. Judd to the edge, hesitates and turns it up. And he'll get 1st down yardage or near 1st down yardage. I think he'll be about a yard short stepping out at the 41-yard line. Give him 9.
Yeah, I like the play call there. Little speed option off the edge. Get Judd out in space.
Maverick Judd now a couple of carries for 13 yards. He averages 7.1 yards per carry coming in. Peyton Pierce has thrown for 359. He's also rushed 17 times for 166 and a touchdown. Almost 10 yards a carry when he decides to call his own number. 2nd down and 1. He'll throw this time. Plenty of time. And the pass a little bit behind the intended receiver. He was trying to find Brody Thomas. Incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 1. You can do that on 2nd down and short like that. Look downfield.
I don't think Coach Severn was too happy. He had his man pretty open there. Forced it kind of in behind him.
Well, Peyton Pierce completed 65% of his passes so far this season. He's going to, be frustrated about that one because his receiver was wide open. 3rd down and 1. Wideouts left and right. Thomas in motion. Pierce flush near side. He wants to run, and he will
No,
Not get to the stick. Boy, great one-on-one tackle out here in space by Branson Doyle. And now Doyle is slow to get up on the near sideline. And that, we saw what Branson Doyle did, a couple of early tackles in the first drive. And then the touchdown on the opening drive for Pioneer. And now he is down on the near sideline. And that's Brian Severin and the Timberlake coaching staff down there making sure he's okay as Gus Overstreet comes all the way across the field. And that right there is, of course, you know, we've known Brian Severin for a long time and his coaching staff. I mean, they're just great people. Tyler and Garrett Powell, they're down there on that sideline. The first thing they were worried about was the health of Branson Doyle. They're looking at his knee right there, and this place has gone quiet because I think everybody knows how much of a key Branson Doyle is to this ball game and this team.
I think he's going to be okay. I think he banged knees against the helmet, but, man, I hope it's not joint related. But he's having a hard time putting weight on that.
He really is. And what a shame, because he was off to a tremendous start. You really hope he's okay. And he made a great stop right there. That was a big tackle because it's 4th down and 1. Boy, as you see, he's putting more weight on it as he's moving toward the far sideline. And you hope he can, quote, walk it off. That's what you hope.
Well, sometimes, too, I mean, I couldn't tell if it was a contact situation or, I mean, obviously, you know, Tom, you and I do a lot of these games. We've seen a lot of injuries, and that seemed to me more of like a helmet hit him in the knee because you can see he's getting better flexibility now with it.
Well, somebody will have to step up for him as he was doing about everything for Pioneer in the first 3 minutes of this ball game. So it's 4th down and 1. The Mustang 41-yard line. Pierce up under center. The tight formation, quarterback sneak.
Tush push.
That's right. Push him forward. First down to the 39.
The late man version of the tush push.
So first down and 10 for Timberlake. Starting lineup for the Tigers. Pierce the quarterback. Bodie Thomas and Maverick Judd will carry the football. Paxton Glenn and Lars Gwinnen will catch the football. That offensive line, the center is Cassius Corbel. And the two guards, Jonathan Barney and Ryan Phillips. First down and 10. Pierce buying time. Pass incomplete, trying to find Bodie Thomas down there.
Good coverage of the Mustangs in the secondary.
It was Gabe Fannin. Second down and 10.
It's kind of an interesting score. Medford is up 16-13 over Kremlin. Kremlin with 13 points.
Wow.
I know Kremlin plays a ton of young kids, I've heard. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores.
Medford trying to bounce back from that loss in 0 week.
Had the big win against Covington last week.
They did, yep.
They'll have a
Second
big
down
one.
and rolling right, Pierce. Downfield has a man, but let him a little bit too much. He was trying to find Lars Gwynn down there.
They have that big matchup next week at Palm Creek.
The Grant County War. Yep. There for a while, about 10 years in a row, I broadcast that game every year, I think, back from probably 2008 to 2018 or something like that.
Just some quick scores for area interest. Cherokee leads Garber 6-0 early. Steeling's already up 14-0 on OBA.
We've got third down and 10 here with 8:11 to play in the quarter. Pioneer on top 8-0. Pierce pass left side, incomplete. trying to find Lars Gwynn at the 28-yard line, and Peyton Pierce has started 0 for 4. Passing the football. Don't be surprised if Maverick Judd throws the football tonight. He's 2 for 2 for 61 yards with 2 touchdowns on the
I
season.
give Pioneer a lot of credit. A lot of times it's tough to defend an 8-man in the secondary, especially when you got the kind of athletes that Timberlake has, and they've been pretty good in coverage so far.
So it's 4th and 10 now. Can the Tigers move the chains again? Pump fake. Hitch and go. Has a man caught. 10-5. Touchdown. He got in. Paxton Glenn, the 6'7", 200-pound senior, loping into the end zone for the touchdown from 39 yards out on 4th down and 10.
Love the concept. They ran a little kind of a hitch and go, and Pierce threw the ball where he had to. Be critical of him not throwing the ball too well here early, but that was a heck of a pass there.
For Paxton Glenn, that's his 10th catch of the season, his 8th touchdown reception already. And the 2-point conversion to tie this one up. Pitch to Maverick Judd. And he will not get to the end zone. 7:56 to play in the first quarter. It's 8-6. Pioneer will take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Six surgeons, 4.
Timberlake with the answer, a 5-play, 50-yard drive at 1:19 seconds. It's Peyton Pierce, a 39-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 10 to Paxton Glenn. 2-point conversion, no good. 7:56 to play in the first quarter. It's 8-6 Pioneer. And the Mustangs will receive the football. And you can see across the way, Branson Doyle over on the sideline trying to loosen up that knee.
I think he took a helmet to his knee. That seemed more like a contact thing than a pivot thing. So it may take him a while, but I think you'll see him back in this game.
Squib kick picked up on the bounce. And on the return to the near sideline, that's Caden Morrow out across the 40-yard line to the 42. And that is where Pioneer will take over 1st down and 10 with 7:51 to play in the first quarter. So we get a chance to see the Pioneer offense again, but as we said, Branson Doyle, who had all 3 carries on the opening drive, including the 31-yard touchdown run, is on the sideline trying to walk off an injury. So next man up for the Mustangs. Fafa up under center on 1st down, and they will hand off. Trying to find some running room and not much there for Gabe Umstead, who's carried the ball 26 times now for 167 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Give him one right there. It's 2nd down and 9. Yeah, Branson Doyle, 3 carries, 39 yards. Somebody will step up and might be Gabe Umstead. 2nd down and 9. Pitch left side. Trying to get to the edge and find some running room is Oliver Silva. And Silva is run out of bounds. 1st down yardage across midfield into Timberlake territory at the 44.
What a
Again
job.
on the play of 13.
What a great job by Fafa there. I don't know if you saw him. He pitches the ball as the quarterback. And is out there on the lead blocking. Excellent work.
14-yard or a 13-yard gain. First down and 10, the line of scrimmage, the 44-yard line. And Fafa fakes going right, bootlegs around the left side, flag on the play as Fafa gets inside the 30-yard line. There's a hold, though, on the edge, I think. This one's coming back. Yep. So it's a hold. It was a well-run play, though, as Fafa faked to his right, bootlegged around the left side, and had good yardage, but it's going the other way back across midfield to the 46. The defense for Timberlake, the two defensive ends, Jonathan Barney and Lars Gwynn. We'll also see Paxton Glenn, one of those defensive end spots throughout the evening. Nose guard is Cassius Corbel. First down and 20.
Big hole, but if he could have got away from 99, man, he had a big opening up top, Tom.
That was Fafa, the quarterback, to the 50-yard line, getting a little bit of that yardage back, picks up 4.
Cassius Corbel made a big play there. They'll see that on film this weekend.
Second down at about 16 or so.
That's kind of a surprising score. Wowoka leads at Velma Alma 6-0.
Linebackers are Bodie Thomas and Lakin Chappell. The secondary, Paxton Glenn and Gunnar Finney. Brody Wallace and Maverick Judd back there rotating through. Second down and 16 as we tick down to the halfway mark of the first quarter. There's been a lot of action already. Pitch left side to Umstead. Umstead staying on his feet before he's finally pushed back. He'll get down to the 45-yard line. Still be third down and about 12, 11 or 12. Let's say 11.
11, yep.
As he picks up 5.
Much more manageable for sure.
What's the status of number 5 over there across the way? He's still trying to walk.
Yeah.
He's walking behind the bench over there. Guarantee you they would love to get him back into the ball game. Third down and 11 for the Mustangs. Pitch left side. Here comes Umstead to the 40-yard line, and he is corralled and thrown down right there by Paxton Glenn. Down to the 38, brings up fourth down and about 4.
Still picked up about 7 yards on the play, so. You got to be happy if you're Pioneer. You're picking up chunks. Obviously, you got a first and 20 scenario. You run 3 plays and pick up, 14 yards almost?
Here comes the 7th play of the drive. It's fourth down and 4. Zaya Fafa in the gun to his right. Colin O'Donnell, and Colin O'Donnell goes nowhere. Give him a yard to the 37, and that is it.
As Lars Gwynn with the big play there to stop him for about a 2-yard gain, and this thing will turn over on downs.
So the Tigers take over first down and 10 at their own 37-yard line, and this drive will start with 4:22 to play in the first quarter. 8-6 our score, Pioneer on top. And we'll see if Timberlake, after going 3 and out of their opening drive, they march down the field 5 plays, 50 yards in a minute 19 to score in their last possession. Hand off to Judd. Judd to the near sideline and out of bounds, but not before he gains about 8. Well, let's see, we'll give him 9 to the 46-yard line.
It's like every time he gets the ball, everybody takes a deep breath.
He's that kind of a player. 3 carries, 22 yards rushing for Maverick. Maverick Judd over 1,000 yards rushing a year ago. He's an all-everything kind of a player for Timberlake. Kind of player you got to have in a small school if you want to compete for state championships. We'll give it to him again. He'll get the first down to the 49. Picking up 3, move the chains.
Cruz Reel on the tackle that time for the Mustangs.
So first down and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Yeah, this Timberlake team, 13-1 a year ago, got to the state championship game down in Edmond and lost to Tipton. What a great ball game that was. It just came up short. This time it's Pierce. He'll pitch late. Ball is on the ground, and Pine, did he? Yes, he did. Got possession before he slid out of bounds. Colin O'Donnell slid on it, and he gets possession. Pioneer will take over on the turnover. First down and 10 at the Timberlake 48.
Well, it's kind of interesting. First of all, I'm not sure why he pitched it, and secondly, I'm not sure why Judd didn't try to jump on it. Just sloppy play here early on for Timberlake.
So Pioneer takes over first down and 10. This drive starts with 3:42 to play in the first quarter.
Good run.
Boy, I tell you.
Fumble.
Umstead bounced off a couple of tackles. They'll keep the possession, though.
Big hit out there in the secondary. First, Maverick Judd comes up and puts a big hit on him, and I think that was number 7 for Timberlake, Brody Wallace. Is that right? On the hit?
Yep. 9-yard gain on the play by Umstead. Second down and a long one. Fafa hands off, fullback up the middle. Give it to big number 55. That is Josh Krieger, a senior, 6 foot tall, 220 pounds, and he'll rumble for the first down.
He almost lost it too. Ball's been loose quite a bit for both these teams, and Pioneer's been coming up on the good side of it so far.
Gain of 5, first down and 10 as we play under 3 to play here in the first quarter. 8-6 our score. Pioneer on top, and they're moving in Timberlake territory after taking over at the Timberlake 48. Their previous touchdown drive was a short field drive as well, starting at the Timberlake 39. Handoff left side. There goes Umstead. Angling left. First down yardage down to near the 20-yard line. I think they'll say about the 23 is where he was pushed out of bounds.
Timberlake Pioneers really getting these plays blocked up well. I mean, it's +7, +8, +10.
They're getting a good push on that offensive
sure
line.
are.
That tight formation, double tight set. Just moving the ball down the field. First down and 10. Umstead again, and this time he's pushed back by Maverick Judd. Maverick Judd said, "Not so fast, my friend."
Still got about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, give him 2 to the 21.
We'll have a special guest on the second quarter.
Yeah, looking forward to getting the voice of the Timberlake Tigers on Squirrel. Ethan Dayton going to come up here and hang with us. He's in the 8th grade?
Yeah, so if he's last year, he can join us. He's joined, I think this will be the 3rd year that he's joined us.
He'll be playing. We'll be talking about him after this.
They're going to have to find a new voice of the Timberlake Tigers.
There you go. Second down and 8. Fafa
nice
this
play.
time to the 15. And down near the 10-yard line, right at the 10, as he was chased down and tackled by Brody Wallace. Down to the 9-yard line. Gain of 12. That's Fafa's 21st carry of the season. And it's first down and goal at the 9-yard line. 6th play of the drive that started back at the 48. Oliver Silva dots the I. Pitch to him, right side. Silva to the edge, down to the 5, and down inside the 5-yard line to the 3 before he's run out of bounds. He's second down and goal. I think Silva's, there's a hold against Pioneer. And there is a Mustang. Let's see, that's Tyson Castile, he's going to stay in the game, but he's gimpy. He's limping a little bit. Penalty will knock it back to the 19-yard line.
Well, and that's a big penalty if you're Pioneer. Going to remark it. It'll just be the 14, Tom.
Oh, 14-yard line.
Well,
okay.
they had it at the 19. You were right.
So give him a 5-yard gain and then 10 yards back. So 1st and goal again, but now back at the 15-yard line. Handoff to Silva. Tries to find some running room right side. He'll get down to the 11. Paxton Glenn on the stop. Gain of 4. And 2nd down and goal from the 11. Final seconds of quarter number 1. And Pioneer would like to stick one in here, go up by a touchdown. Already up by a 2-point conversion here before the end of the quarter. Left side, there's Gabe Umstead. Cuts back to the right and gets down inside the 5 to about the 2 or so. I'd give him the 3.
They're going to be about the 3. I've been really impressed so far with Pioneer, how they've ran the ball. Other benefit of that is you keep Timberlake's explosive offense off the field when you're able to run the ball, and they're going to run this thing out the whole first quarter.
Yep, that's the final play of quarter number 1. Pioneer on top of Timberlake, 8-6. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect.
Now, Pioneer dominated time of possession in that first quarter, and they outgained Timberlake 122-65, and they lead on the scoreboard 8-6. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst back with you at Raytron Field at Brian Severin Stadium. Adam Dieselhorst, Joshua Nelson, Tyler Kerr, the Squirtle crew tonight.
You just couldn't have scripted it better if you're Pioneer. I mean, you've controlled the line of scrimmage. Outside of the fact that you have the injury with Branson Doyle, still got to be happy the fact that he hasn't played much of this game, and you've got a 2-point lead, and it looks like you're about to put some more points on the board.
As we come back from the quarter break, it'll be 3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line. As Pioneer looks to punch it in here. It'll be 3rd down and goal. And on the 9th play of the drive, they're sort of back at the Timberlake 48-yard line. Can see if the Mustangs can pay it off here.
Other game of the week is 8-6 too. Walika over Dewar.
To Faw right up the middle, and
he's got
Faw into the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. They jump on top, 14-6. Zaya Faw scores from 3 yards out. And for Zaya, it's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season.
Like the concept, just a little power quarterback run. It's hard to bring that big guy down. He's a load back there, Faw is. They have him listed at 6'1", 180.
Yeah, big 2-point conversion right here. As Pioneer got their first 2-point conversion, Timberlake did not. They can go up 2 possessions here. Faw hands off to Umstead, who gets in for 2. 11:55 to play in the first half. It's 16-6, the 10-point lead for the Mustangs, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
The perfect golf swing. getting to the top, serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by this statue. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand.
Pioneer scores in a 9-play, 48-yard drive in 3 minutes and 47 seconds. It's Zaya Fafa scoring from 3 yards out. The 2-point conversion run by Gabe Umstead, and it's 16-6, the 10-point lead for the Mustangs with 11:55 to play in the first half. Tom Nelson joined by Ethan Dayton now. Ethan is the voice of the Timberlake Tigers on Squirtle, and I'm going to let him take this drive. I'm just going to sit back and keep my stats and have fun with this.
We got number 55, Josh Kreger, kicking off for the Mustangs. It's a low kick that is gathered by Bodie Thomas. He'll go down right at the 30. So it'll be Tigers football starting on the 30.
Drive will start with, the clock didn't run, 11:55 to play in the first half.
Tigers haven't been able to get much offense going so far, at least in the first quarter. Let's see if the Tigers can get a good drive going here.
Yeah, Pioneers had the football a lot of that first quarter. We talked about the numbers. They had outgained Timberlake in the first quarter, 122 yards to 65. The Tigers really only had that one touchdown drive. They've turned it over and punted in their 2 other drives.
In the pro right, Pierce and Judd in the backfield. Pierce fakes to Judd, hits Glenn on a little button hook, and Glenn looks like he'll get to about the 39, come up a yard short of the first down. Second and 1 for the Tigers.
And Gabe Fannin with the tackle for Pioneer out of the 39-yard line.
11:32 now remaining in the second quarter, 6-16. Tigers will go back to the shotgun. This time we'll have Thomas and Glenn on the same side. Pierce in the shotgun. Snap back to Pierce. Pierce will throw it back to the other side to Glenn. He able to break one tackle, but brought down for a loss. So now it'll be 3rd down and 2 now for the Tigers.
Yeah, setting up that screen pass, but Pioneer had that sniffed out.
3rd and 2 here for the Tigers. Pioneers' defense has basically just been a wall. Tigers haven't been able to get really through it.
I agree, and they've been doing this without Branson Doyle, who made a big impact early in the ball game before he got hurt.
Veer shotgun, snap back to Pierce. That's a handoff to Judd. Thomas's lead blocker. Judd fumbles, and that's picked up by Gabe Fannin.
A second turnover here in the first half by Timberlake. And the Pioneer Mustangs will take over 1st down and 10 at the Timberlake 41-yard line. Somebody got a helmet in there right on the football.
That's very surprising to see Judd lose that fumble.
He picked up a couple of yards before the turnover. 1st down and 10. And once again, for the 3rd time in this ball game, Pioneer starting a drive in Timberlake territory. And on 1st down, big running room for Gabe Umstead, as Umstead will get down inside the 20-yard line to about the 16. Gain on 1st down of 25.
Tigers just going to get off their blocks. They were just getting shoved downfield. Umstead got around the corner and kept on going.
No doubt about it. Umstead now with 8 carries, 68 yards rushing. They're in the red zone. 1st down and 10 at the 16. Off to Silva this time, and Silva down to the 10, down to the 5, pushing the pile forward. They'll finally blow the whistle to be right near the first down. Either be first and goal at the 5 or second and very short.
Tigers had him wrapped up before the first down marker. Just weren't able to bring him down. Looks like ball's on the 5-yard line for the Mustangs.
So first down and goal. Clock rolling, 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half, and Pioneer already up 16-6, looks to add more to it and capitalize on a second Timberlake Tiger fumble.
Under center is Fafa, fakes the handoff, he'll run it himself, and
boy, he's blown up by Judd.
Yeah, Judd right there, right when he turns around. Brought down for a loss.
Judd followed by Lake and Chapel in there on the mix. Brody Wallace, no gains. Second and goal at the 5.
Fafa under center. And that's a fumbled snap. Fafa will try to run it himself.
He'll pick up a couple. That's about it, though. Made something out of nothing right there. You'll mark him down at the 3-yard line, a gain of 2. Now Timberlake with their backs against the wall here defensively, they need to get a stop.
Third and goal here. Tigers need a big stop here.
Fafa up under center this time with the H back to the left side. Oh, how about
and that? A boy catches Corbel back there in the backfield right away. No gain.
And blows up Umstead. Yeah, it's 4th and goal now at the 4. Give him a loss of 1. Now they're going to say no gain on the play, so no gain on the carry.
This is Corbel's first game back from the concussion he had in the game against Cherokee.
So big play right here for Timberlake. 4th and goal at the 3.
Looks like this time they'll send Umstead out in the flanker. Shotgun, Fafa with number 20, O'Donnell.
And timeout called by Timberlake. We'll take a break. 7:33 to play in the first half. 16-6 Pioneer. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events.
Timberlake burns the timeout to set up something defensively. It's 4th down and goal from the 3-yard line for Pioneer. They're already on top by 10. 16-6. Tom Nelson, Ethan Dayton, the voice of the Timberlake Tigers on Squirtle, going to hang with us here in the second quarter. And how much fun is this? Do you get a chance? You love doing this on Friday nights?
Yes.
Now next year, I understand you'll be playing, so you'll be down there and you won't be up here.
Yep. I'll be down there playing next year. This will be my last year doing Squirtle.
Well, I tell you what, get to college. Do it there, get lots of experience. 4th down and goal at the 3. You got this one.
Mustangs have changed their formation. They'll go I, Fafa under center, Umstead at the very back of the I, and we'll get whistles blown.
I think Pioneer timeout this time. Yep, Gus Overstreet wants to talk it over. So we'll take another break. 7:33 to play in the first half. 10-point lead for Pioneer. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the Big House, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
4th down and goal for the Mustangs after back-to-back timeouts.
Fafa under center. Same formation, just like it before the second timeout called by the Mustangs. Fafa gets the snap. He'll pitch it to Umstead. Umstead, and he'll score.
Gabe Umstead, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season as he scores from 3 yards out, and Pioneer jumps on top 22-6 as Umstead takes it around the right side and scores from 3 yards out. He'll go for 2.
Fafa under center. He'll hand this one off to Umstead. Missed tackle in the backfield. 2 points good.
7:27 to play in the first half, and Pioneer on top of Timberlake 24-6. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
The Pioneer Mustangs capitalize on another Timberlake turnover, another fumble, 41-yard drive in 5 plays, 3 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock, and Gabe Umstead scores from 3 yards out. He got the 2-point conversion run as well. 7:27 to play in the first half. It's 24-6 Pioneer.
Traeger's kick rolls back to Judd. Judd gets some yards off of that, only gets up to about looks like the 34. About the same place Tigers started last time.
Yep, they started at the 30 last time. They'll start at the 34, so a little bit better field position, but not much. They'll start the drive with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first half, and they're now down by 2 touchdowns, excuse me. They need to make something happen.
Tigers will go wing right, split right. Pierce fakes it to Judd. Pierce lobs it up to Thomas. Thomas can't bring it in.
Now, Bodie Thomas had it in his hands, but then Oliver Silva stripped it away from him. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
7:14 remaining in the second quarter. Tigers trailing 24-6.
Peyton Pierce, 3 for 8 passing for 47 yards, including that 39-yard touchdown strike to Paxton Glenn.
Under center is Pierce. Fake it to Thomas. He'll roll out to the near side. He'll chunk it. And that ball is almost picked off by number 2, Gabe Fannin.
It looked like Pierce wanted to roll to his right, look back to his left, but the receiver over on the far side was blanketed. So he looked downfield, the near sideline, threw it into coverage. As I think his first look was Bodie Thomas. But Bodie Thomas was covered, and he threw it into coverage down there, almost had it intercepted, and glad to have it back. 3rd down and 10.
Tigers have to capitalize here on this drive, or it's going to be hard for them to come back after this. Pierce was rushed immediately. He'll get shoved out of bounds.
Colin O'Donnell coming right up the middle, the linebacker, and chased Pierce to the sideline as Pierce was running for his life. And now it's 4th down and 14 after the loss of 4.
And Tigers are going to punt it.
Maverick Judd saw in pregame he's a really good punter, but he's punting into a pretty healthy breeze here tonight from south to north, punting into that breeze from left to right. So Pioneer should get pretty good field position.
High punt right there. Fair catch called by number 2, Fannin. He dropped it. Glenn was right there, but Fannin was able to hop right back down on it.
So Pioneer takes over. 1st down and 10. They'll start the drive at the 37-yard line with 6 minutes and 53 seconds to play in the first half. And they're on top 24-6.
Tigers lost 2 big leaders on their defense this year, Christopher Diller and Carson Shepard.
There's Umstead again. He's been getting a lot of work since Doyle went out, and he'll pick up 11 yards on 1st down. Man, Timberlake cannot stop him right now.
Umstead's just running right on through it. 6:46 remaining in the second quarter. 24-6, Tigers trail.
Are you coming to Squirtle School in a couple of weeks?
Hopefully I do, so I can get out of school.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We're doing Squirtle School, which we've done the last couple of years. Bring everybody into Autry Tech and tell them how set up the cameras and all the behind-the-scenes work, and I get a chance to talk about broadcasting a little bit. Handoff on 1st down.
That one right there is to O'Donnell.
The fullback, Colin O'Donnell.
He'll get a good gain right there.
He'll pick up 7. Boy, I tell you what, they're gashing him on 1st down, what sets up 2nd down and short. That's O'Donnell's 2nd carry of the ball game. 2 carries, 8 yards.
Tigers are pretty small on their defense. You don't really have many big guys out there for the Tigers.
Well, you take a look. You look out there and you see, getting a tight look at Pioneer. Those guys they're big.
Yeah.
They got some really good size. You looking out there, 6'1", 200, 6'1", 210, 6 foot tall, 275 on that offensive line.
There's a good.
So O'Donnell getting lit up. Maverick, who of course it's Maverick.
Yeah,
Judd.
Maverick Judd and Lars Glenn back there for that one. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, Timberlake needs to get a stop right here. It's 2 down territory, so Pioneer's got 2 plays to pick up about 4 yards.
Clock winding down to 5 minutes now. Fafa under center. I formation. Hand off to Umstead. And Tigers are back there. And that's Cassius Corbel right there for the tackle for loss.
They'll give him forward progress right back to about the line of scrimmage. But now you've got 4th down and 4 again. Big defensive play for the Tigers right here.
Wouldn't be surprised if they try to get Umstead around the corner.
Now, one thing they haven't done is throw the football all night long.
I did this last year. They just ran the rock the whole time.
Yep.
And
Well,
there's a flag.
Yep, tack on 5 yards now, going the other way. It's 4th and 9. Back across midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's big for the Tigers.
Yeah, if you're Pioneer, you might consider punting with the wind. The way your defense is playing, do you make it a field position game? That doesn't look like they're going to.
Fafa under center. We'll get whistles.
Gus called a timeout. Coach Overstreet calls timeout to talk about it. We'll take a break. 3:43 to play in the first half. 24-6 Pioneer. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future.
Now, we saw Fairview last week win over Kingston on a field goal at the gun, 23-21. They're trailing Tonkawa in the first half, 14-0. Here it's 4th down and 9 for Pioneer, and now I think they will punt it away. They listen to us.
Number 10, Silva back there to punt. Pretty good punt there.
Yeah, gets
good
away
spiral.
Good. Wow. That is an unbelievable punt. That'll die inside the 5-yard line. Everything going Pioneer's way right now.
Tigers need some momentum here going into halftime.
So the Tigers will start the drive, 1st down and 10 at the 5-yard line. This drive will start with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the first half. Tom Nelson, Joshua Nelson, Tyler Kerr, Adam Dieselhorst is just hanging out back here because Ethan Dayton has taken his headset from him, and we're giving Ethan the chance to see if you can call a Timberlake touchdown drive here.
Pierce is under center, I formation. Thomas in the back. They'll hand it to Thomas. Thomas gets around the outside. That was him and Fannin, and he'll get pushed out of bounds after a first down.
Yeah, get out of the shadow of your own goalpost. Get across the 15-yard line to the 17, a gain of 12.
Good run right there by Thomas. Maybe getting some momentum going here for the Tigers.
Bodie Thomas' second rush of the night. He's caught a pass. 2 rushes for 17 yards.
This time we'll go shotgun. Pro right. Pierce hands off to Judd. Judd gets around the corner. Breaks a few tackles, and he'll get close to a first down. Looks like he'll be just short. 2nd down and 1.
Eli Vanover with the tackle for Pioneer. He's their leading tackler. Had 27 tackles coming into tonight. Got a big stop right there, but not before. The Tigers move the chains again. 1st down. Ball out across the 25 to the 27, a gain of 10.
So 2 first downs in a row now for the Tigers. Same formation here. Judd and Pierce in the shotgun. Speed option. Judd will take it. Looks like he'll be throwing. He chunks that one deep. Glenn tries to get it. Oh! Glenn gets smoked.
He did. They threw the flag, too.
Glenn a little slow to get up.
Eli Vanover hit him late, took a shot. Maverick Judd had completed both of his passes for touchdowns, 2 for 2 coming in, and with the penalty. So give them the first down. Yeah, personal foul against Pioneer.
That's the first down for the Tigers. So that's 3 now in a row. First downs for the Tigers. All the way up to the 42.
Here comes the fourth play of the drive. They started back at the 5-yard line with 2:45 to play in the first half.
Pro right. Pierce in the shotgun. Judd to his right. Fake to Judd. Pierce will run this one. This is jersey grab. Can't go much further than that. Looks like he'll get a gain of about 3. It's about 2nd and 7 now.
He was pushed out of bounds by Josh Krieger, the 6-foot-tall, 220-pound senior defensive end. Across the 45 to the 46-yard line, give him a gain of 4 to bring up second down and about 6. That stopped the clock when he was pushed out of bounds. The clock stopped with 2:37 to play.
Tigers sticking to the pro right. Judd will stay back to block. They'll just give it to Glenn. Glenn makes his way up the middle of the field. Looks like he'll just be just short of the first down.
I'll tell you what, every catch that Timberlake makes right there, the secondary's coming up. They're laying some lumber. That time Glenn took a pretty good hit. So 3rd down and 1 across midfield at the 49-yard line, picking up 5 on the reception. For Paxton Glenn, his second catch of the night. 2 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown.
2 minutes winding down. Pierce hands off to Thomas. Thomas has a good hole. Keeps on running. Good run right there for Bodie Thomas.
Inside the 40-yard line, down to the 37. Give him 12. That's his second best run of the night. He had a 17-yard run earlier on this drive.
Tigers are like a rolling freight train now. Steaming down the field.
Big drive for Timberlake right here before the end of the first half because Pioneer will get the football to start the second half.
Pierce in the shotgun. Fakes to Glenn. Glenn goes deep. Pierce throws it. Oh, was picked off, but it was out of bounds. So
he threw into double coverage, and Eli Vanover had a good shot at it, but was out of bounds.
There's a minute 28 now on the clock.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, started back at the 5-yard line. Timberlake trailing 24-6.
Pierce and Judd in the shotgun. Back to Pierce. Hand off to Judd. Judd gets around the corner. Good block out there by Thomas. Looks like Judd will be a few yards short of the first down.
Get down to the 30-yard line. Nice 7-yard gain. Maverick Judd over 40 yards rushing now. 7 carries, 44 yards. 3rd down and 3. 2 downs to get it, but the clock becoming a factor with 1 minute to play.
Under center is Pierce. Fakes it to Thomas. He looks for... Pierce is going to run it! Wide open area! And he'll get brought down about the 10-yard line. 48 seconds on the clock.
Eli Vanover with the tackle at the 10. It's 1st down and goal. Gain on the play of 20.
Way to make something out of nothing right there for Peyton Pierce. He was surrounded by his linemen and the Mustangs, able to work his way through there for the big first down.
38 seconds to go. Clock rolling.
Pierce hands off to Thomas. Thomas gets on the outside. Can he get it? Oh, he's just short.
I think about the 2 or so, I think is we're going to mark it, say his knee was down. Clock is rolling, but they'll burn the timeout. 24 seconds to play. Timeout, we'll take a break. 24-6 the score. Pioneer on top. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Can Timberlake pay this drive off? They started back at the 5-yard line. 24 seconds to play in the first half. It's second down and goal at the 2-yard line. Tom Nelson and the voice of the Timberlake Tigers, Ethan Dayton, going to bring his Tigers home here.
Second and goal here for the Tigers.
Although I would say the Pioneer defense might have something to say about that.
Yeah. Pioneer's been a wall so far. Pierce under center, I formation. Thomas at the back, in the back. Faked it to Judd. Pierce will run it himself. He is getting chased down, and he's tackled for a big loss right there.
Caden Morrow, the sophomore, stayed with him. Back pass side the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him back at the 13, a loss of 11. And Timberlake will burn another timeout. 16 seconds to play in the first half. It'll be third down and goal back at the 13. We'll take a break and be right back. It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Now the big sack by Caden Morrow. Now third down and goal back at the 14-yard line. This is the 12th play of the drive, and Ethan will tell us about it.
Tigers need to score right here. Going into halftime, gotta get more points on the board. Pierce back to throw. Ball down to Glenn. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Good coverage down there in the far corner. I think it's Caden Morrow on the coverage now.
Can't tell who that is.
It's fourth and goal now. That's why I got my binoculars here, too. And he won't turn around. I still can't tell. Uniform's bunched up.
One play here for the Tigers. Got to score.
It's Fannin.
They faked it too. Glenn's with the catch. Did he get in there?
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers! Paxton Glenn dives into the end zone for the touchdown.
On fourth down and goal from the 14-yard line. That is a huge touchdown for Timberlake to get back within, 12 right now at the two-point conversion with 3 seconds to play in the first half.
Big momentum now going into the second half.
For Glenn, it's his 9th touchdown receiving, second of the night.
So this will almost be like a speed option. Pierce will just run it. Well, does he get it?
Nope.
He'll be short, but there is a flag on the play.
Yep, flags in the play. If it's a hold, Pioneer would decline, and face mask.
Face mask
against Pioneer.
The Mustangs.
Half the distance will get another shot at it.
Tigers need to convert here. Here we go, and that's Judd on the keeper. And
he will not get to
short.
the edge. We'll take a break. 3 seconds to play in the first half. 24-12 our score. Pioneer has doubled up Timberlake. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Is your school...
Timberlake goes 95 yards in 12 plays in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. It's Peyton Pierce, the 14-yard touchdown hookup to Paxton Glenn, their second hookup of the night. 2-point conversion, no good. 3 seconds to play in the first half. Now 24-12. Pioneer leads Timberlake, and that was a huge drive for Timberlake. That was much needed for the Tigers.
Judd will kick. Maybe Tigers can get a fumble or something here. Mustangs touch it or something, and Tigers pick it up and go score. That'd be huge for the Tigers. Low ground ball. That is got by number 20, O'Donnell. He is brought down at the 45, and that will be it for your first half.
Well, good first half for Pioneer. They've come into Ray Trout Field and Brian Severin Stadium. They'll go to the locker room leading 24-12. Ethan, thank you so much for coming in and hanging up with us. You were, I tell you what, that last drive, Tigers needed you, and it paid off. 24-12 the score. We'll take a break, and halftime show continues after this. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Six surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by this statue. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It is halftime in Helena. The Pioneer Mustangs on top of Timberlake, 24-12 in the game of the week. Let's go back and recap and tell you how the first half turned out. And after Timberlake took the opening kickoff, went 3 and out, they set up Pioneer first down and 10 at the 39-yard line. And it didn't take long for Pioneer to score. 3 plays, 39 yards in a minute and 13 seconds. It was Branson Doyle scoring from 31 yards out. He got the 2-point conversion run to make it 8-0 with 9:15 to play in the first quarter. Timberlake with an answer. They score on their next possession. 5 plays, 50 yards in a minute and 19 seconds. And the 39-yard touchdown pass on 4th down and 10 from Peyton Pierce to Paxton Glenn. The 2-point conversion, no good. 7:56 to play in the first quarter, 8-6 Pioneer. But on that drive, Branson Doyle, who in the first couple of minutes, 3 minutes of this ball game, we had called his name about 5 times. He carried the ball 3 times, including the 31-yard touchdown run and a couple of big hits on the defensive side as well. He got hurt and has not come back. So 8-6 the score at that point, and then Pioneer pushes their lead to 10 on the first play of the second quarter. A Zaya Fafa 3-yard touchdown run, a 9-play, 48-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 47 seconds off the clock. The 2-point conversion run by Gabe Umstead made it 16-6, 11:55 to play in the first half. After a Timberlake fumble, Pioneer takes over first down and 10 at the Timberlake 41-yard line. They score in 5 plays, take 3 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock, and it's Gabe Umstead scoring from 3 yards out. 7:27 to play in the first half, now 24-6 Pioneer. But Timberlake, they needed a long drive, and they got it late in the first half. They start in their own 5-yard line, 12 plays, 95 yards in 3.5 minutes. And with 3 seconds to play in the first half, it is Peyton Pierce finding Paxton Glenn for the second time tonight, a 14-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion run, no good. And that is where we stand. 24-12 our score at the half. We'll take a break. Second half coming up. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm.
Halftime in Helena, Timberlake trails Pioneer 24-12. Let's go back and recap the first half numbers. First of all, for Timberlake, on the ground, 17 carries for 90 yards rushing. And leading the way is Maverick Judd, 7 carries for 44 yards. Bodie Thomas, 4 carries for 37 yards. Through the air, Peyton Pierce was 5 of 12 for 66 yards, a couple of touchdowns, no interceptions. Maverick Judd was 0 for 1 passing in the first half. So 5 for 13 as a team throwing the football in the first half. So 30 offensive plays for 156 yards in the first half, and Timberlake averaged 5.4 yards a play. Paxton Glenn had 3 catches for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. For Pioneer, all their yardage in the ground, 27 carries, 183 yards. Gabe Umstead, 13 carries, 82 yards rushing. Branson Doyle, 3 carries, 39 yards rushing before he was injured. Doyle a touchdown run, Umstead a touchdown run. Colin O'Donnell, 3 carries for 7 yards. And then Oliver Silva had 4 carries for 33 yards. Zaya Fafa, 3 carries for 17. 27 offensive plays, 183 yards. Pioneer averaged 6.8 yards per play. Halftime, 24-12 the score. We'll take a break. Second half coming up. We'll check that Squirtle scoreboard as well. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorse back with you at Raytround Field and Brian Severin Stadium in Helena. The Timberlake Tigers trailing the Pioneer Mustangs 24-12. And you got that Squirtle scoreboard for us, Adam?
Yeah, I do. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back. Ethan took my job. That kid, man, he does a heck of a job, doesn't he? Tip of the cap to him. So let's just randomly select a class. How about we go to 2A2? Just up the road, it's the battle in Northwest Oklahoma. Woodward is playing Alva, and they were all over Alva, 41-0. Game that we talked about that we were going to feature as an out-of-network game. Sulphur leads Davis 28-14. It's kind of an interesting score. Just down the road at Chisholm. Chisholm leads Newkirk 41-0. Chisholm looking impressive here early on in the year. I knew they'd have a good team. Pawnee and Stroud, a battle of two ranked teams, 28-23. Pawnee leads in that one at halftime. Crescent leads over Hennessy 14-9 at halftime. And Vian, a ranked matchup game. Vian leads Kiefer 22-8, and those are probably the most prominent in 2A1.
Let's take a look at Class C real quick. Coyle, no trouble with Blue Jacket in the second quarter. They were up 60-18. Foyle over Welch 28-6 in the third quarter. Boise City leads Tyrone 34-14 in the third. Paoli over Thackerville at the half 46-14. Hollis leads Tipton 28-8.
That was a surprise.
Number 2 ranked team in class is that B2, leading the number 1 team in Class C, 28-8 that ball game in the third quarter. So really the top 2 teams in Class C are on the wrong end of the scoreboard right now as our ball game right here. Timberlake ranked number 2 in Class C. O'Keene and Geary in a shootout, 28-20 in the third quarter. Life Christian over Bowleg, 32-8 at the half. Pond Creek Hunter shutting out Waynoka, 30-0 in the third quarter. While Rika beat Maysville 66-6, and Mountain View Gotebo leads Sharon Mutual 30-6. Olive over Mod, 23-18. Strother over Midway, 54-0. Watts over Gann, 6-0. Medford now rolling over Kremlin Hillsdale, 70-13.
That was 16-13 at one time.
It says 70-13.
Yeah, you're right.
Now in the
I'm
second
sure
quarter.
it is. Yeah.
Shattuck over Corn Bible, 24-0. Those are your Class B scores. We'll catch up on that Squirtle scoreboard as we go through the rest of the evening because we are just about ready for the second half here. Pioneer will have the football.
Just real quick, Tom, the other Squirtle game of the week, which is a school network game, Walika 22, Dewar 6. That is surprising.
That is surprising. I think we all picked Dewar. No, one of us picked Waletka. Both, I think 4 out of the 5 of us picked Dewar, though. So Maverick Judd will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Twin safeties back deep. Gabe Fannin back deep. Standing inside his 30-yard line. Kick is away, angling toward the near sideline and picked up by Caden Morrow. Morrow, the other safety back there, 30-35 and out of the 37-yard line, which is where Pioneer will take over, first down and 10.
Well, and I think, Pioneer has really controlled this game. Kudos to Timberlake for punching it in the end zone right before half. Or this game could have got away from them, but obviously, an 8-man, you can score quick. But, man, this drive right here, I think, for Pioneer coming out of the half is huge, just to see if they can continue to control the line of scrimmage and see if they can put points on the board.
Pioneer has done it all on the ground. Fafa's not even tried to throw a pass tonight. 27 rushes, 183 yards. First down and 10. There goes Umstead around the left side. Now turning it up. He'll get across the 40-yard line out to the 42, picking up 5 on first down.
We are talking about common opponents, Cherokee. Cherokee all over Garber, 52-6.
Umstead with now 87 yards rushing.
Ceiling 45's OBA, 46-0.
Next week, next week is Ceiling Pioneer, I think. Or is it 2 weeks? It's next week. Ceiling Pioneer next week. That could be interesting. Fa won't get back to the line of scrimmage as he was blown up by Lars Gwynn. So Fa tackled back at the 41.
Judd was also there to finish off the tackle, but Gwynn, first contact.
So now 3rd down and 6, almost 7. Big play for Timberlake. Their defense would love to get off the field and put the ball back in the hands of Pierce and Judd. And Glenn, pitch near side. Umstead, nothing doing. First one to him was Judd, but then the Black Cavalry was coming in there. Back to the 39-yard line, a loss of 2. And that is just what the doctor ordered for Timberlake.
Big stop for Timberlake. They needed that.
So Pioneer, if they decide to punt here, will punt into the wind. Breeze of probably 15 miles an hour from the south. Oliver Silva will stand at his 30-yard line. Gets away pretty good punt. Hangs up there in the breeze. And a return for Judd. Judd to the 50-yard line. He's tackled right there. He was getting some momentum. He was tackled by Lane Levicki. And that is where Timberlake will take over, 1st down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, good field position for Timberlake here, and see if Timberlake can put together another drive like they did to finish the first half and make this thing really interesting.
9:38 to play, third quarter, Timberlake with the football, down by 12, 24-12. Pitch near side, Thomas. And Thomas tackled by Colin O'Donnell, but not before he gains about 3 or so. Across midfield, down to the 47.
It looks like Doyle will not be coming back into this game. I know I saw them kind of try to put a brace on him earlier on, saw him moving around over there on the sidelines, but I don't know if I've seen him. Is he still over there?
I think he's walking. He's pacing back behind the bench over there with his helmet
I see
off.
him now, yeah.
2nd and 7. Little delay. Handoff. Judd.
Nice cut.
And Maverick inside the 45-yard line down to the 43, picking up 4.
It's Caden Morrow on the tackle for the Mustangs.
Judd's 8th carry, 48 yards rushing. 3rd down and 3 in what is 2-down territory for Timberlake.
How crazy has our weather been, Tom? Last week we were wearing hoodies, and this week
tonight we're in shorts. They got the windows open. It's beautiful.
Only in Oklahoma, right?
Fake the pitch, and Pierce
good.
in trouble. Steps out of 1 tackle, steps out of 2, and picks up the 1st down. That was all Peyton Pierce right there.
Yeah. Great effort by Pierce. He just slips through the tackle.
Ends up picking up 6 big yards. So move the chains, 1st down and 10, inside the 40-yard line at the 37. Clock continues to roll. Actually, it stopped because Pierce stepped out of bounds. 8:18 to play. Pierce in the shotgun. Around the right side, option pitch to Maverick Judd, and Judd will get near 1st down yardage. I think he's going to step out about 3 yards short. As they're beginning to get their offense going. A couple of turnovers that first half short-circuited them.
Yeah, they were a little sloppy, too, with some procedure penalties. They look a lot more settled in. Love the pitch there. Little old-school football,
yeah,
Tom.
That's right. 6-yard gain, up over 50 yards rushing now, 54 yards on 9 carries for Maverick Judd. 2nd and 4. Pierce near side ball caught. Thomas in space. 30-yard line. Down to the 25. And out of bounds right there. Escorting him out of bounds was O'Donnell. Down to the 25, a gain of 6. First down. Ball just inside the 25-yard line. 12-point game. So 2 possessions. This is a huge drive for Timberlake. They had a big drive to end the first half. They're looking to put 2 together here.
Nice
inside little screen pass over their right side. Ball is caught by Paxton Glenn. And Glenn will get down. We've got an injured player as well. Down inside the 20-yard line to the 17, picking up 8.
Oh, he's not moving. That's not good. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's rolling now. It's been a tough night for Pioneer already, as we saw early in the ball game. Branson Doyle got hurt after he had dominated this game in the first 3 minutes. But a couple 3 tackles, special teams tackle on the opening kickoff. He had 3 carries, 31 yards in that first drive. All 3 carries. They scored in 3 plays.
He looked really good, I can tell you that. He looked like he was going to be a handful all night.
Is that Fannin? That is. It's Gabe Fannin. And that is somebody that Pioneers don't want to lose in the back end. Safety. And he's over to the sideline as well. So 2nd down and 2. Ball resting at the 17-yard line. Pierce up under center this time. Tight eye formation. They're going to pitch near side to Judd. And Judd is bulldogged and pushed back. That's O'Donnell. We've called his name a couple times in this drive. Kalen O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Colin O'Donnell, excuse me.
He's done a good job filling in. Obviously, losing Doyle on offense is a big deal. But, man, losing him on defense, on that defensive line is trouble too, because he's usually on that power side. These Pioneers doing a good job stepping up.
3rd down and a long 2, almost 3. 2-down territory for the Tigers.
See Doyle running over there on the other side. He looks good to me. I'd put him in.
And
good
off
block.
Left side, Bodie Thomas down to the 15. It's where he needed to go to get the first down. They'll put it right on the 15-yard line.
Looks like they're to say 4th down and short.
4th and short.
Vanover came up there and made a great play, pushing back for the Mustangs.
So 4th down and less than a yard. 6:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. Pioneer
tush push
defensively tries to stop Pierce. Nothing doing. First down as he goes off the left cheek of the center. Down to the 11. Move the chains. First down. Gain of 4. Now make it at the 12. A gain of 3. That's all Timberlake cares about. The fact that it's enough to get the first down. They can get a first down inside the 2. Nearly halfway through the 3rd quarter. Pierce this time will hand off to Maverick Judd. Judd steps through a tackle,
nice.
Steps through a second, down to the 1-yard line. And that should be enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Looks like it. Look, they're going to call him. Yeah, they are. Just inside the 2. You're right, Tom.
You're going to put him at the 2, yes. Gain of 10.
Dewar puts on another touchdown, so 22-12. That's a great game over on our in the Squirrel Network. About the same score as this one.
Mm-hmm. For now.
As Timberlake threatens.
First down and goal inside the 2. Pierce flanked. Nope, they're going to spread Pierce out wide left. Snap it to Judd. Ball never was snapped. Somebody moved. Yeah, 5 yards. I think they.
About the whole offense moved beside the center.
Yes. I think they outfoxed themselves on that play.
They did. You know,
they split Pierce wide left. They're going to do a snap it to Maverick Judd. Now they'll do it from back outside the 5-yard line at the 7. This is the 11th play of the drive, started back at the 50-yard line. Pierce, good pass caught by Bodie Thomas. He's pushed backwards. They'll give him forward progress, or will they? They're going to mark it. Yeah, forward progress to the 4. Yep.
About the 5.
About the 5.
Just on the other side.
You know what? It's going to be the 6. Yeah.
What do we know?
Yeah, gain of 1 after all that.
Heck of a throw by Pierce. Threw off his back foot and fired it in there. Dangerous throw, too, into some traffic.
So now second down and goal. And this drive started at 9:38 to play in the third quarter. Now we're down to 4:48. So almost it'll be a 5-minute drive here in just a second.
Man, Sulphur's opened up a big lead on Davis, 34-14.
Snap goes past Pierce. He runs and covers it and gets hammered. Did he hold on to the football? He did.
Man.
Zaya Fafa, quarterback, hits quarterback.
Wow.
And Pierce,
he's got to be shaken up.
He's seeing stars. He is seeing stars. The tackle back to the 22.
I mean, Fafa went full speed from his linebacker safety position, or I guess he's playing on the edge.
That was a loss of 16. So now it's third down and goal back at the 22-yard line. Yeah, Peyton Pierce, he'll be feeling that one for a while. I think he's still trying to get his bearings.
Just Timberlake all night just have really hurt themselves with early on in this game, and now just, you're down at the 2-yard line.
Pitch left side, Thomas, 20-yard line, down to 17 before he is tackled by Josh Krieger.
Kudos to Pioneer for sticking with it. A lot of times teams get down inside the 1 or 2, and you don't have a whole lot of motivation to get a stop. And
we're going to mark him back at the 20-yard line. They'll say he was down. Oh, there is a hold.
Man.
And penalty, they're going to mark off from the 20-yard line. It was declined.
Makes sense. Hollis still leads Tipton 28-14. That's another really surprising score.
So now it is fourth down and goal. The 20-yard line. Empty the backfield, 2 wide to the right. And they'll put Thomas in motion. Setting up a screen pass.
Nice job.
And Maverick Judd is tackled immediately as Eli Vanover leads Pioneer in tackles this season. He was not fooled a bit.
Great job by Vanover. He read it the whole time, followed him.
Loss of 3.
I've been really impressed with Pioneer defensively tonight.
So that long drive comes up empty. And with 2:54 to play in the third quarter, Pioneer will take over at their own 23-yard line, leading 24-12.
I'll tell you a play that I really liked. I mean, obviously, Pioneers had a lot of success running the ball with their backs, but earlier on when they ran QB power with Fafa, man, he's a big kid and can really run. I'd like to see him do a little bit more of that.
Well, Pioneer taking on the number 2 ranked team in Class C tonight. They get the number 1 team in B2 next week, and that's Fafa for a couple as they'll go to Sealing. Actually, they're going to host Sealing next week. Sealing coming in to Enid area.
And Sealing with an impressive victory tonight, 46-0 over OBA. Sealing a new Squirtle Network school, so you can watch them on the Squirtle Network. Big shout out to them. Obviously, Walika, another new Squirtle Network school. We have another Squirtle Network new school we'll be able to announce next week.
Awesome.
They were a state champion last year, and they are losing to Morrison tonight. That's my hint.
2nd down and 8.
Got him.
Yep, pulled him off.
Nice. Good play call there.
We talked in the pregame how this was a measuring stick game for Pioneer. This is a team that was 2-8 a year ago. A lot of kids back, a lot of senior leadership. Coaches picked them 2nd in their district. Ball out of the 30-yard line after that penalty. Handoff up the middle. Running room for Umstead. And Umstead will get the first down and a little bit more across the 35.
There's some
Right
really
at the 40.
Some really good games going on in the across the state small school right now. Games separated by a score or two. Minko with the big victory, leading big, 46-6. I know they've gone through a lot.
It's been a bad week in
this week.
Minko, but a bad week. But I think a miracle happened down there with
100%.
nobody getting killed.
It's going to be a hold.
Umstead on the carry. Yeah, we were recording the Squirtle Pick'em show when the news of the bus accident at Minko, we got that news, and there for a while it did not sound good, but the fact that it looks like at this point everybody's going to be okay is a miracle.
Definitely a miracle. A lot of power prayer, a lot of prayer, and scary deal for sure.
So the penalty will knock Pioneer back 10 yards, back to the 30-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 20. Right now, the clock is on the side of Pioneer. They would love to just keep running the football, running that clock. We're down to 1:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. Fafa to throw for the first time. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Jensen Krieger. So they throw their first pass at 1:10 to play in the 3rd quarter. Just trying to keep them honest. So now
Clock,
it'll be
TK.
2nd down and 20.
Got to help the producer out every once in a while. That's hard to do. I've had to do it before. Tyler does a great job. He's talking to our cameraman.
Handoff up the middle to Umstead. And Umstead gets about 6 or so to the 36-yard line. Judd on the tackle. So now 3rd down and 15.
Tell you what, Pioneer's going to be able to probably run this thing into the 4th quarter. Unless they throw an incomplete pass here, which I'm going to guess they don't throw it. I'm going to guess they run toss our way.
Fafa up under center.
Oh,
they're going to throw it. Going
Got him,
deep
too.
as a man. Ball got the receiver spun around. Brooks Malachek. The tight end got turned around. So now the clock stops on 4th down and 15. And Timberlake, with Pioneer punting into the breeze, will get pretty good field position here. But boy, I tell you, they had a long drive that came up empty earlier in the quarter.
I'd say, what? How good is that Sealing Dewar game going to be in a few weeks?
Silva punts it away. Not a very good punt. And Timberlake will take over 1st down and 10. They'll start the drive with 14 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter at their own 48-yard line. So they get the stop they need. And they're not out of this ball game, but they got to make something happen on this next drive. They had that long drive that started at the midfield stripe, got down to the 2-yard line. Then they went backwards. Now they'll take over at their own 48.
One of the games we talked about, big schools, Broken Arrow leads Mustang 21-14. That's a good one.
I picked Mustang in that one. On first down, they'll fake the give to Judd and give it to Thomas.
Man, Jinx is all over Union. Union's going to go 0-3. I mean, when's the last time that's happened? 41-3, Jinx.
Backyard brawl, not much of a brawl tonight, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Same score we had at halftime, 24-12. Pioneer has doubled up Timberlake. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter just around the corner. You're watching it on Squirtle.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
We go to the fourth quarter in Helena. Pioneer looking to pull off what would be considered an upset.
Yeah,
they're a bigger school, but this is, I mean, it was 52-6 last year, Timberlake.
And we thought this was going to be a good game.
That's why we
talked
picked it.
about it on the show. Before we continue talking about the game, big shout out to the administration here at Timberlake. What a great facility. They're great hosts. Obviously, they're a Squirtle Network school, so is Pioneer. So big shout out to them, too, for being Squirtle schools. But, man, the walking tacos and the pork nachos that we had at halftime. Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't eat.
Yeah, good eating in Helena, I will tell you that.
For sure.
So we'll start the fourth quarter at 2nd down and 10 for Timberlake, trailing by 12. And Pierce wants to throw. Looking down to Glenn, and it was nearly intercepted. It was almost picked up by Silva. Glenn was becoming a defender there to make sure that Silva didn't catch that football. So it'll be 3rd down and 10.
I think this is the obvious, but the one place you're going to see Timberlake struggle a lot this year is up front. They just do not have what they've had in the past on the offensive and defensive line. These kids are playing hard, but they just don't have the size.
That's what Coach Severin told me in the preseason. He told me, he goes, we've got to get some experience in the offensive and defensive lines. We got a few weeks to do it here, before things get real serious in October and November. Pass incomplete, looking for Thomas. They put the heat on Pierce. He had to get rid of it in a hurry. It's 4th and 10 now. You're talking about Brian Severin, 247 wins, 17th most all-time. He just passed what I'd call an 8-man legend, Andy Claiborne, at 246. And also at 246 was Joe Ross Thomas, former Thomas Terrier.
You know who leads that list, right? Falco Bob.
That's right. The 8-man list, right?
Yes. He's 280 some, right? I think it's that many. It's a lot. I can tell you that much. Ooh, that's going to be a face mask.
They throw the flag?
Yep, they did.
Yep. That might be a break for Timberlake. That might give them the 15 yards they need. Yep. Good look at that.
We were talking about coaches and wins, and I think one of the coaches we pointed out on our show is one of the games we were talking about earlier. That was Cashin and Ringling. Cashin has gone quiet offensively, but still lead 26-16 in that game. And if the Wildcats get a W, that would be Lynn Shackelford's 200th victory.
So the penalty was not enough for the first down. It will be 4th down and 4.
This is huge for Timberlake, obviously. It's going to Merrick Judd, right?
Right side to Thomas.
Good
the
block.
jet sweep.
I don't know. He didn't get it.
He didn't get the first down. I
No,
think it was Eli Vanover who came over.
It was.
As he was making a spin move that would have got him the yardage, and Vanover just shut him down. Gets
Not
down to
even
the
close.
43.
Yeah.
They didn't get it.
No, wasn't even close. Great job by Pioneer once again.
So Pioneer takes over.
You know, a lot of times that's the way jet sweep works is, you know, it's a great edge play, but at some point you have to cut the ball upfield. And I think he just waited just a little bit too long to get his momentum going forward. And by then, Pioneer's defenders were able to get to it quick enough to stop him.
I was talking to Gus Overstreet before the ball game, and he said he was excited because he goes, we haven't been the Squirtle game of the week for a while. Well, I will tell you something. The way they're playing tonight, we may see them again sooner rather than later.
I know we went there a few years ago, and it was the hottest football game in the history of the world. You remember that game?
Yes, it was. With the sun going down right in our face.
Oh, man. Tyler was saying that was his first game to ever produce. I think it was 102 at kickoff or something, and that sun was just beaming.
The west-facing press box.
Remember it wasn't at Shattuck. It was Shattuck, and Shattuck's streaming equipment got so hot they couldn't stream the game.
I remember that, yes. 2nd down and 7.
I like that play right there.
Fa.
Big play.
Bounces right, running room. 35 and pushed out of bounds to the 33. Gain of 33, and
I'll tell you what's interesting about that play, Tom.
17 and 5 is 22.
Traditionally, out of an I formation and you're running a lead play like that, the quarterback boots the opposite direction. They actually run power in behind the lead play, which is kind of interesting, but it's been really effective tonight. Takes a while to develop, but works really well.
6 carries, 40 yards rushing for Zaya Fa. 10.5 to play. Big drive for Pioneer as they could stick a fork in Timberlake if they could score right here.
We'll see if the Lord wills it.
Handoff right side. There's Gabe Umstead. Umstead for a yard. That's about it. Maybe 2. Give him 1 to the 32. But for a Pioneer, tick, 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 tick. Watch that clock roll down to under 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's just been their recipe all night. I don't know what the amount of time difference is, but, man, it seems like Pioneers had the ball a whole lot more.
When we get into the post game, we'll see how many plays. In the first half, Pioneer ran 27 plays. Actually, Timberlake ran 29 plays in the first half, but didn't seem like that.
Fairview and Tonkawa still 21-7. That's a game of interest in this area. Cashion still leads Ringling 26-16. Cashion was up 26-8 in that game early. Let's go over and check on B1 scores since we have a B1 team here.
Be 2nd down and 3 after the penalty.
We talked about 2 common opponents for these teams. Winoka and Pond Creek are playing. Pond Creek is up 38-6 in that one.
We saw Pond Creek a couple of weeks ago.
Seems like they're getting well on offense.
Yeah. Hand off to Umstead. Goes straight up the seam and gets down inside the 20-yard line to the 15. Gain of 11.
O'Keen has opened it up on Gary. It's 36-20 now. Lika gets another touchdown, 28-12 in that one. That is shocking.
Gabe Umstead now, 20 carries, 115 yards. Came in with 25 carries in the first 2 games for 166. 1st down and 10. Give it to the big fullback this time, number 55, Josh Krieger. Get out of his way. He'll get down to the 10.
You want to know if you had to summarize this game in one play, it's that right there. A handoff to 55, straight up the gut. I mean, they have been – this is the kind of game that Gus loves. He loves that power game, controlling the clock. controlling the line of scrimmage. And this is old school Pioneer football.
Well, big number 55 has 2 carries, both for 5 yards each.
That's big yardage. He's got the
Fives are
double
wide.
fives.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you're
That's
exactly right.
55 has 2 5-yard runs, 2 carries, 10 yards. Second down and 5 at the 10. They can get that first down. Umstead will get inside the 5, right about to the 5-yard line. Be near the first down. They're going to move the chains. It'll be first and goal. Pioneer doing this without their leading rusher, Branson Doyle, who got hurt early in the contest in the first 3 minutes. Somebody else had to step up. They have. Umstead over 100 yards rushing. Now 120 as a matter of fact. First down and goal from the 5 as we tick under 8 minutes to play in the ball game. Umstead again. Sees a bit of a seam, pushes into the end zone, touchdown Pioneer.
Well, that was just a full team effort like Barry's group. I mean, everybody doing their part, working together and getting that thing in the end zone. Just a really impressive drive there by Pioneer to maybe put this thing away, Tom.
Yeah, 30-12 now. 7:42 to play in the game as they'll go for 2. Gus Overstreet's Pioneer Mustangs are making a statement here tonight against a team that beat them 52-6 last year. That's quite a turnaround. Go for 2, and Umstead won't get there. Nope, he'll come up short. We'll take a break. 7:42 to play in the ball game now. 30-12. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wire.
A 7-play, 57-yard drive in 3 minutes and 26 seconds, and a 5-yard touchdown run by Gabe Umstead. 2-point conversion run, no good. 7:42 to play, and Pioneer pushes their lead over Timberlake to 18 at 30-12. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you from Helena tonight, and the Pioneer Mustangs are making a bit of a statement. And there's a reason why the coaches picked them second in their district behind Laverne, and they're showing it here tonight. I mean, they beat a good Drumright team 38-6, shut out Cherokee last week 26-0. But this is their most impressive outing of the season against the number 2 ranked team in Class C, Timberlake.
And doing it with, without
Doyle.
Branson Doyle.
Doyle. Yep.
Took me a while to get that out.
On the return, Maverick Judd just lowers his head, gets over to the 40-yard line, running room, midfield, and into.
We fumbled it.
Fumbled it late. Pioneer says they have it. They're going to say he was down. Yep.
That would have been huge.
Pioneer, the turnovers have been a story tonight. They had a couple of fumbles in the first half. Timberlake had a couple of fumbles in the first half. And they will start this drive first down and 10, 45-yard line in Pioneer territory. Clock's against them, though. 7:30 to play.
Tonkawa scores again, 27-7. That's really, really impressive.
On first down, Maverick Judd. Boy, I tell you, that hole closed in a hurry. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. As he was taken down by Josh Krieger. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. I'd like to see how long Timberlake's regular season winning streak is.
Man, I can't remember a game we've called where they've lost in the regular season.
2nd down and 10.
We had that incredible game with Covington that one year. Didn't Covington beat him here one year in like double overtime?
I think so. Thomas will pick up about 8.
That may have been the last time they lost.
Inside the 40-yard line, down to the 37, picking up 8. Bodie Thomas with his 4th catch of the night. If you get a chance, you've got Wi-Fi over there. Go to I Was at the Game. I love going to that website when I have a question like this. Back to throw is Pierce. He's going deep. He's looking for Glenn. Ooh, off the fingertips of Glenn, incomplete. He could have had that one.
So I was at the game. Where do I go from there, Tom? Go to Timberlake?
Yep. It's 4th down and 2. Got to scroll. All the way down to the T's.
I'm trying to think of my alphabet in my head. So Timberlake Tigers.
Click on the football. And then go back to, well, it wouldn't be last season. Go back to 23, 24.
I think it was 22. Waynoka beat them in 22.
Was there how about the 23 season?
I think maybe we called that game. That was here.
It's 4th down and 2. Thomas, he didn't get that first down.
Oh,
Pioneers got another stop.
Last year, or 23, Covington beat him at home, remember?
Yep,
we did that game.
Yep.
So they've lost a couple.
So you go back and look there. Covington, what game of the – where was that in the
That was a game of the week.
That was a first game. So they went 9 straight that year.
This was a game of the week, too. I remember that. That was here. Winoka beat Timberlake here. Tyler called that one.
So, but 9 straight in 23. And then last year, they won 10 straight in the regular season. 19, 20, 21, a 21-game winning streak in the regular season. The Pioneer is trying to end. They gave him the first down to the 35, gaining 2.
There's still time here on this clock. 5:50 to go. You can get a couple quick scores. Obviously, you're going to have to convert. That's
Pierce going deep. That is a touchdown to Glenn. Pierce and Glenn hook up for the 3rd time tonight. 35-yard touchdown pass to make it 30-18.
Well, that's how you get back in this thing for quick.
So Glenn has caught touchdown receptions of 39, 14, and now 35 yards. They'll go for 2. To be honest with you, the 2-point conversion at this point doesn't matter a whole lot. You're going to have to get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you got to get 3 scores because they haven't been able to convert 2-point conversion. Timberlake struggled with that last year when we called some of their games.
Pierce, back right corner of the end zone.
Threw it up over Sheppel Hill.
Did Glenn get his foot down? Nope, incomplete. 5:42 to play in the ball game. 30-18 our score. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Six surgeons, 4.
Timberlake needed a quick score, and they got it. 5 plays, 45 yards in a minute and 48 seconds. A 35-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Pierce to Paxton Glenn. 2-point conversion pass incomplete. 30-18 the score. Still 5:42 to play in the ball game.
Well, if you can get them that quick, you get a shot at Timberlake, right? The problem is you got to give the ball back to Pioneer, and it's just been, it's been a nightmare all night. Pioneer's done such a good job controlling this clock.
They try an onside kick right here.
For sure. The way Judd kicks the ball, too, he might just hammer one at the front line. Or try to kick it like a crooked pine over here down in the corner.
Cade Morrow and Gabe Fannin back deep. Watch the onside. That Pioneer front line.
Yep.
And it's covered. That ball never took the hop it needed to. No hop. It was just rolling along the ground, and it was covered by Jensen Krieger. So now Pioneers got it. First down and 10, 46-yard line, 5:41 to play. They can use that ground game to grind this game out.
While we're seeing what Pioneer can do to shut this thing, close the door on this one, Cashin scores again, 33-16. So it looks like Coach Shackelford at Cashin's going to get his 200th victory. So big shout out to him. Big milestone.
200 wins.
Looks like Tonkawa is going to finish off Fairview 27-7, just starting the fourth.
Umstead that time is upended after a 1-yard gain. That Ryan Gunnar Finney on the stop, gain of 1. And tick, 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 tick. Now clock will be under 5 minutes.
Tyler was giving a shout out to the Greens crew. It reminds me of Trevor and Matt Harder and I trimming the North 40 at Fairview back when we were kids.
This field's in such great shape. I love grass fields with lots of markings. And that's what we have here at Timberlake. Umstead again, flag comes in from behind.
Except for those were bushes. This is grass. But TK was saying, look how good it looks on the screen.
Yeah. Holding against Pioneer, they go backwards. Like to mark it off from the 50, so we'll pick up 3 yards before they go back 10 to the 40.
Oh my gosh. How about this? Tipton 34, Hollis 28.
Oh my gosh, Tipton has
3
come
straight
back.
scores.
Wow.
Cherokee 45's Garber. They win 58-12.
10-yard penalty back to the 37-yard line, so it's second and about 22. Faw to throw this time. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 4:39 to play. Finney on the coverage for the Tigers. Now 3rd down and long. Still plenty of time if Timberlake can get the stop right here.
Interesting throwing it.
Yeah, I would think you want to conserve it or run off as much time as you can, and that stops the clock, the incomplete pass.
Making them use their timeouts too as well would be the other kind of idea there. But 4:39, that's a lot of time.
Pitch near side. Umstead to the 40, and that's it. And now Timberlake will call a timeout. Gain of 3. So it's 4th down and long coming up. Pioneer will be able to punt the ball away with the win, but Timberlake will get the ball back. 4.5 to play. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not one, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect golf.
Well, don't be showing me Brahms this late on a Friday night.
Even though we had a walking taco and some pork nachos, which, by the way, we need to give a shout out to all of our big-time advertisers. So we have some Timberlake fans that are advertisers, and we even have some Pioneer fans with Heidi Hughes and St. Mary's.
There's a punt down inside the 30-yard line, and Timberlake will take over first down and 10. 4:24 to play. They get the stop they needed. And they can strike in a hurry. They got to go 70 yards. 4:24 to play. Pierce and Paxton Glenn have hooked up 5 times overall, 3 times for touchdowns tonight. They need that kind of quick strike again. Pierce going deep, showing the arm, has Glenn. Glenn makes the catch, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wow. Oh, my. They needed the quick strike. They just got it. 70-yard hookup, the 4th touchdown connection between Pierce and Glenn tonight. And, folks, we got a ball game, 30-24.
Man, we said we almost put Timberlake dead to rights earlier on, and
we were counting up the home winning streak to see what Pioneer was going to end.
Man.
Or not the home winning streak, the regular season winning streak. 70 yards.
Well, and they scored 2 touchdowns in about a minute and a half, right?
Well, the last one came at 5:42. It's now 4:14.
Minute and a half.
Yep.
That was a pretty good guess.
Big 2-point conversion here because it's a 6-point ball game.
It is.
Get the 2-point conversion here. A touchdown could win it for you if you can get the ball back. Flags fly.
Yeah. They're going to false start again.
Yep. They'll decline it.
False start anyway, so yeah.
So the 2-point conversion, no good. 4:14 to play in the ball game, 30-24. Take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by this statute. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand.
One play, 70 yards, 10 seconds off the clock. 30-24 now.
There's a ton of time. 4:14.
There is 4:14 now.
And I think Timberlake's only had to use 1 timeout, right?
Yeah, Timberlake has 2 timeouts remaining. 70-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Pierce to Paxton Glenn. Glenn has caught 6 passes tonight, 4 for touchdowns, 39, 14, 35, and now 70-yard touchdown receptions. Man. And now you don't necessarily have to onside kick it. You've got time.
No, you
with
don't.
4:14 to go and 2 timeouts. The pressure's on Pioneer to get a couple of first downs now.
Hollis scores again, 36-34 in that one. That game is going to be a classic down to the wire. Waliko beats Dewar 28-12. That's a final.
So Maverick Judd tees it up at the 40.
He did exactly what you said. He'll kick it deep. He kicked the tee harder and did the ball.
On the return across the 35-yard line to the 34, staying on his feet is Caden Morrow. Morrow down the far sideline with a big return across the 50-yard line into Timberlake territory. Let's see, they're going to mark him around the 30, inside the 30. Now right at the 30-yard line. Huge return for Caden Morrow.
Yes, that was monstrous for Pioneer.
Mark him at the 33, so they'll start the drive in Timberlake territory at the 33-yard line with 4:04 to play. Big special teams play for Pioneer as this game has gotten very interesting. On first down, handed up to
Big
Umstead.
hole,
Umstead finds about 7 or 8 on first down as he was tackled by Jonathan Barney. Gain of 7. Ball resting at the 27-yard line. Give him 6. Tick, tick, tick on the clock. 3.5 minutes to play.
If you're Pioneer, you do not snap this ball unless it's under 3 seconds every time. Fafa.
Play clock at 5 right now. Handoff Umstead again, and he is leveled after a short gain down to the 25.
He needs the weight on his blocker. He's outrunning the man that's coming around to kick out.
Gunnar Finney on the tackle. Now 3rd down and 2. Clock rolls. 3 minutes to play. Timberlake still has 2 timeouts left. 2 huge plays for the Timberlake defense. 3rd down and 2. They need 2 stops. Pioneer could really make it tough on Timberlake if they can get this first down right here.
Well, they're going to have 2 plays. Ooh, they're going to rely on Fafa. What a great play from behind that time.
Lars Gwynn. Lars Gwynn with the big stop on Fafa, a loss of 1. Back to the 26, and now it's 4th down and 3.
I'm going to say that if you're Pioneer, you probably let this thing run down, call a timeout.
Here's the biggest play of the ball game right here.
Yes, sir.
Clock is going to be at about 150, 145.
They're going to go no play here and call a timeout. I was wrong.
They're going to run a handoff to
They got
Umstead.
it.
Umstead, I think he got it.
He did.
Yep.
That's the play they've been running to the top side, power side, block down, kick out all night long, and it has been a huge play for them. And that just right there probably secured it.
Gain of 5. Timeout. Tigers will take it with them. 1:42 to play in the ball game. 30-24 Pioneer. It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Now Pioneer with the first down. So the clock is in their favor. First down and 10, 1:42 to play. Timberlake just burned their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Pioneer probably can't completely run the clock out, but they can come really close.
Well, if they run the ball like they have been, it's
Pioneer looking for their third win to go to 3-0.
Setting up that big matchup against Sealing.
Against Sealing next week. Fall right up the middle, push. And he picked that, and the flag comes in late. You can't push, yeah. In high school football, you can't push.
You can't. That's correct.
And it was obvious, too.
That's not such a bad thing because you burn time and you get
time
a
off the
possession
clock,
back.
And the down, yeah.
Yeah, so it's still first down.
So they'll move the ball back to the 27, the 26.
Is that just a 5-yard penalty?
News to me. Learned something new. So 1st and 15, but you're exactly right.
That actually
first
helped.
down.
I mean,
and now the clock's in motion again. Yeah, the clock should not be running after a penalty like that.
No, it shouldn't. That's interesting. But the White Hat ran it. I mean,
Umstead is tackled by Brody Wallace.
Their timeout.
They'll burn the second timeout down to the 21, back to the original line of scrimmage before the penalty.
I'm telling you, there's some great games in Class A. Stroud comes back to beat Pawnee 42-34. Hennessy and Crescent are in a close one, 24-20. Woodland comes back to beat Morrison 14-12. We mentioned Fairview Tonkawa. Fairview scores, but that thing looks maybe out of hand as it's 27-14. Cashin defeats Ringling 40-16. They opened that thing up late. Let's bounce over to 2A1 real quick.
Well, you're doing that real quick in 6A. Memorial over North 35-16. Norman North over Deer Creek 27-14. Jinx over Union 48-23. Norman over Edmond Santa Fe 44-21. Moore over Southmore 21-13. Broken Arrow over Mustang 21-14. That's a final. Owasso over Sand Springs 35-17. Stillwater shuts out Enid 69-0. UConn over Sapulpa 40-0.
Hey, here's a big one, Tom. 2A1, Kiefer leads Vian 30-29.
Oh, my.
Late in the fourth quarter.
Vian, the number one team in that class. Here it's 2nd down and 10 after that 5-yard gain after the penalty and then the 5 yards. Get back to the original line of scrimmage. With 1:10 to play, Timberlake has burned their last timeout. Umstead up the middle. We'll get down to the 15 as the clock will tick to 1 minute to play.
This thing is, well, especially if, Pioneer's going to, because they still have 2 plays to run.
I think it's over.
I do too.
Play clock at 23.
Yeah, it's definitely over.
Yep. Be 3rd down and 5.
Well, they don't need to snap it yet. If you're Fafa, you need to wait till about under 3 seconds.
He'll take the knee. Clock will roll.
And
that'll do it. Big win for the Pioneer Mustangs tonight. They come into Helena a year after losing 52-6 at Pioneer to the Tigers. They're taking a win home tonight, 30-24.
And controlled the game the whole night. I mean, obviously, kudos to Timberlake for not giving up. Timberlake showed a lot of class there, a lot of effort. You can tell these kids are used to winning a lot of games, and those 2 quick scores late made it a really intriguing game. But Pioneer really controlled this entire game with their running the ball, controlling the line of scrimmage, controlling the time on the clock. It was just really impressive, and doing it really all without Branson Doyle, who looked untackleable. Is that even a word?
No. Well, that's what it was.
Okay, whatever that is, he looked that way in the first quarter.
He played the first 3 minutes of this game.
That's it. Yep.
And he made an impact early on, then got hurt and never played again, but his teammates stepped up, and I guarantee you Gus Overstreet would tell you that as well. Somebody had to step up, and somebody did. And Pioneer now 3-0. They host Sealing next week from the frying pan into the fire, number 2 in Class C against number 1 in Class B2. And for the Timberlake Tigers, they get a week off now. They get Balco Forgan in a couple of weeks to start district play. And they got a 2-1 record. We'll take a break, begin our post-game show after this. Final score 30-24. Pioneer beats Timberlake. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the Big House, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today.
Pioneer with the win, 30-24 over Timberlake. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you on the post game. Go back and recap the way this one played out. Back in the first half, it was Pioneer that scored first on a 31-yard run by Branson Doyle. 2-point conversion run by Doyle. It was 8-0, 9:15 to play in the first quarter. Timberlake answered with a touchdown. A 4th and 10, 39-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Pierce to Paxton Glenn. Two-point conversion run was no good. 8-6 Pioneer with 7:56 to play in the first quarter. Pioneer would push their lead to 10 on the first play of the second quarter as Zaya Fafa 3-yard run. The two-point conversion made it 16-6. And then they made it 24-6 on a 3-yard touchdown run by Gabe Umstead. Two-point conversion run by Umstead made it 24-6 with 7:27 to play in the second quarter. And then Timberlake with a long touchdown drive to end the first half. They scored with 3 seconds to play in the first half on a 14-yard touchdown pass from Pierce to Glenn. Two-point conversion no good. 24-12 was the score at halftime. In the second half, neither team scored until the 7:42 mark of the fourth quarter. And it was Gabe Umstead scoring from 5 yards out to make it 30-12. But then Timberlake, back-to-back touchdowns. They get a touchdown, a stop, and a touchdown. The first one, a 35-yard touchdown pass from Pierce to Glenn. Two-point conversion, no good. 30-18, 5:42 to go. They get a stop, get the ball back. And on the first play of the drive, they go 70 yards, Pierce to Glenn, as Glenn got behind the safety and scored to make it 30-24 after the two-point conversion run failed. And that was as close as Timberlake would get as Pioneer got the football back, took over after the onside kick at the 33-yard line, and they were able to run the clock out. Starting with 4:04 to play in the fourth quarter. They ran the clock out and win 30-24. Pioneer now 3-0 on the season, and Timberlake falls to 2-1. Take a look at the numbers. First of all, for Timberlake, 32 rushes for 117 yards. Maverick Judd, 13 carries for 67. Bodie Thomas, 9 carries for 46 to lead the way. Through the air, Peyton Pierce was 12 of 22. Maverick Judd 0 for 1. Pierce, 12 of 22 for 191 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. All 4 touchdown catches by Paxton Glenn. He caught 6 balls tonight. Let me see, I'll do the math. 44, 54, 58, 68, 66, 76, 86, 96, 101, 171 yards receiving tonight for Paxton Glenn. Bodie Thomas had 4 catches as well for 24. So 55 offensive plays, 308 yards for Timberlake. They averaged 5.6 yards per play. For Pioneer, 50 rushes for 281 yards. 0 for 3 passing, 53 offensive plays, 281 yards, 5.3 yards per play. And for Gabe Umstead, 30 carries, 154 yards rushing, and that includes 2 touchdown runs. Branson Doyle, before he got hurt, 3 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Oliver Silva had 4 carries for 33 yards. And Zaya Fafa, 8 carries for 38 yards. So Pioneer gets it done on the ground tonight. And as we said, they will be hosting Sealing next week with a lot of confidence after tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it all week when we did our show. This is one of the reasons why we picked this game. We thought it would be a very highly competitive game. Kudos to Pioneer. I was really impressed with them. They play the way their coach likes his teams to play. You know, the old smash mouth, old school, running out of the I formation, only throw the ball 3 times the entire game, averaging 5 yards a carry, over 280 yards rushing, exact recipe for success, and doing it without your best player, who only obviously played that first possession, and hopefully he'll be okay. We see him limping off the field right now. Timberlake's going to be fine. The kind of physicality they're going to see here, you're not going to see that same kind of physicality typically in Class C until maybe a ways down the road. They've got obviously some things to clean up, but they showed a lot of heart battling back on those last 2 drives and those long completions. And so I think you're going to see both of these teams obviously in the playoffs, and kudos to them for playing each other. I love these matchups that have been created from all the separation of classes.
District play starts next week across the state.
Sure does.
It's going to be a lot of fun as we get into it, as get these preliminary games, these great matchups out of the way as we start playing for postseason positioning starting next week. Pioneer, the big winner tonight, 3-0 on the season. They knock off Timberlake 30-24. For cameraman Joshua Nelson, producer engineer Tyler Kerr, also Ethan Dayton, who helped us out in the second quarter, the voice of the Timberlake Tigers, and my compadre Adam Dieselhorst, I'm Tom Nelson. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your football, and we will talk to you next week on the Squirtle Game of the Week.